and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited for today's video because today we're doing a pick a card on what is going on in love this week. So before we get started, you can hit me up on Etsy. It is in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot reading for your protection, that's the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me, okay? Don't forget to like this video. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and other than that, we're just gonna get right into it. So take this time now to pause the video if you need more time. But yes, you can pick more than one pile. We have group 1 with the yellow stone, group 2 with the red stone, group 3 with the clear stone, and group 4 with the purple stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the yellow stone, let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card we have under your stone is the forgiving and learning card. As you released and heal from the past, you experience more love in present moments. Immediately when I pulled this card, I felt like this was on someone else's end. So someone that you're related to, and I don't mean related to as in family, like someone that you're talking to romantically, someone in your, your consciousness, someone who or someone who you're involved in is forgiving and learning. I feel like they're having a breakthrough. And I'm feeling a long time coming with this. Yeah, so we have stay optimistic about your love life and unrequited love. I immediately get this energy of I've hit a wall. That's the energy that I get here. The person that you've been talking to romantically, they hit a wall. They couldn't, literally, they could not go any further until they had this forgiveness, like this breakthrough happen. They had to release the hate or resentment they have in their heart for their last person that they dated, or from a parent, someone who, affected them in a negative way. Stay optimistic about your love life. I feel like this is going to positively benefit you guys. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance is what it says at the bottom of that card. So it's a good idea for you guys to work on some affirmations this week, because I feel the bulk of the transformation, I mean, we're only 3 cards in, but I do feel the bulk of the transformation is on someone else's end this time around. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, but the universe is still telling you to be optimistic in the same breath. So like I said, I feel a breakthrough happening, and I feel like it's going to shift something in the dynamic that you have with another person. Any other messages for group 1? All these cards keep trying to jump out at the same time. Like half of the deck. So we have expressed your love in separation. For some of you, this is a separation that you feel like you felt this coming. For some of you, this is a separation that you've been in for a minute that's finally kind of experiencing some like a shift in energy. With the express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I do feel like the universe is telling you to reach out. Like if you're in separation, your person isn't talking to you, the universe is saying reach out to them this week. This would just be a good time for that. And then at the bottom of separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. If you do experience separation romantically this week, normally of course it would make you nervous, but now that you know that all of this is happening, hopefully that can give you kind of like, a relief. Because that lets you know everything is going to plan. Jazz already told me this in my weekly love reading, okay? The separation is happening, but things are getting better. The universe is telling me to continue to stay optimistic, and there's shifts happening. And this is a separation for a reason. Not just a separation. Yeah, someone is definitely facing their demons, and they've spent so long with this in their heart. Yeah, we have the Hermit and the 2 of Coins. So I feel like they've been doing their best, but their relationships have just been suffering. Like this is an energy of them trying to build a relationship with you while still having this hate and resentment in their heart for the last person they dated or for their parents, whatever. And they've been doing their best to, work out that balancing act, but they literally just can't anymore. Like they've gone as far as they can go. So this is them going into hermit mode to heal, to heal so that they can have more to offer you. And we have the Ace of Cups and the 7 of Coins. So I see them coming out on the better end of this in a much more healed position, more to give. Ace of Cups, they got to fill their cup. And it's the same for us. Like, if you have things that are weighing you down, you got to fill your cup before you can fill someone else's. Otherwise, you're just not going to have anything left. You're not going to have anything left to give. Eventually, once you give everybody else your love, you're going to be on empty. So you're not going to be of use to yourself or other people. So I feel like this person is like, okay, you know what? Enough time has gone by where I've been carrying this weight. I have to release it. And they're doing that this week. 7 of Coins is definitely a breakthrough energy. I feel like it's a tipping point. I'm seeing like a seesaw and it's finally tipping in your person's favor. But we have the 4 of Swords, King of Swords in reverse. This is likely something that has negatively affected them for a while. They have been sitting with this on their consciousness and it's been affecting other relationships, you know? And I will say, for those of you who are completely single as a Pringle and you're not dating anyone at all, a lot of times, I've been saying this a lot in readings because it's been coming up so much, but a lot of times we can, like, you know, get in that manifesting pocket where we feel really powerful, and then we like take on all of the responsibility. Like if something isn't moving, it's because I got more work to do on myself, or there's still things that I have to do. Like we take on that weight of the journey without acknowledging other people or the universe, or you know, other people like getting themselves together. So that's the energy that I get here. You guys may have been taking a lot of, yeah, Temperance in reverse. You guys are unbalanced as well. So you've been taking on a lot of weight, you know, as far as attracting new love towards you. And the universe is like, listen, you can drive yourself crazy all you want. I know, you know, it's kind of like a dry spell right now. There's not very much going on, but this is not on you. Like immediately when I first pulled the Forgiving and Learning card, I'm like, this is not your energy. This energy feels like, you know, kind of far away here. So we have the 2 of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Wands in reverse, addressing the leak. That's exactly what it is here. Like addressing the leak, the blockage. There's a leak. We cannot ever get full because there is like a flaw in the system. So that's getting addressed, 6 of Wands, so that you can actually move forward. And 2 of Swords is honestly like illusions being revealed this week. So don't be surprised if you have like a light bulb moment, a aha moment yourself. But the majority of the work here, yeah, we have adversity, change, and doubt. The majority of the work here on your end has been done, and now it's, you know, time for someone to really match your energy. So change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. This is definitely a week of movement, but a lot of it is behind the scenes. So again, don't feel like, you know, nothing's moving just because you can't see it happening. There are outside factors affecting your week and love. Adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. I definitely feel like someone's facing their demons. I definitely get an energy of a lot of adversity this week, but it's for good reason. It's so we can actually have progress. And then we have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. So you may be feeling very doubtful that you're moving forward, doubtful that you're gonna get what you want, but the universe knows what you need. The universe hears you. And I'm hearing answered prayers, like, and it's a very angelic voice coming through. This is not one of my guides. This must be someone else's guide. Answer prayers. It feels like very warm, like, you know. Okay, and so they've been trying to hug you figuratively. They've been trying to bring you comfort into your life, and you've been kind of rejecting them. It's like, don't touch me, you know, type of energy. Someone's guide is like, you know, channeling through. They like, I have been trying to comfort you, but because it hasn't been exactly what you feel you want or need at this time, you've been rejecting my advances. This is a very sweet energy. I wonder what kind of guide this is. This almost feels like an ancestor, because typically the angels, you know, we think of angels as like super love and light, but angels are very much so balanced, very much so the light and the dark. So yeah, the light is the fact that they'll help you, but the dark is that they're not always super like, let me just give you a hug. Like, honestly, they don't care. Angels are really about let's get shit done, and then, you know, you can be happy and I can go about my way. But anyways, we have the waxing moon. That's the only one that wanted to come out of the moon deck for you, and it says the energy is gaining momentum. So this is just confirmation that things really are moving up for you and they're going in the right direction. But you're not going to see too much this week, besides like a revelation. This is honestly, for the most part, on whoever's end you're talking to or waiting for. So that's the honest to goodness truth. That's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your pile, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 2 with the redstone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card we have that was under your stone, okay, is make the effort. At the bottom of this card it says great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So I feel a little bit of a challenge this week, and it feels like flirtatious energy. Yeah, I'm hearing break the ice now. We got getting to know each other and deception. So someone may be playing it cool, but really kind of waiting for you to show your interest, to show like you really care. And also, this is a great time for those of you who don't have anyone in mind, don't have anyone in your life at all romantically this week, to put in that last little bit of manifestation, or to communicate to the universe, you know, one more good time, like this is what I'm looking for, this is what I want, this is what I'm ready for. I feel like we're gonna have a breakthrough in energy. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. At the bottom of deception, someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So I definitely feel like someone is trying to, okay, so I'm hearing throwing the rock and hiding your hand. Now I'm getting a very childish and playful energy. I'm hearing someone say like, I never really grew up from that, you know, pick on the girl in the playground phase. So someone is flirting with you, and then they're kind of going cold to have you, you know, invest your energy. So they're giving you the vibe. It's kind of making you confused, but they are giving you the vibe from time to time. I'm not interested, or, you know, it's just like all or nothing with them. It's like some days you can totally tell there's something there, whereas some days it's like they're completely cold and they're just working, doing their job, or, you know, at school, or not communicating, texting, liking your pictures, whatever, however you communicate. We have finances and career, so this may be a connection that you have in the workplace. Maybe even a customer that comes in when they know you're working and they flirt with you, and sometimes they act like they're ready for you to, you know, do their transaction or take their order, whatever. And then sometimes like they're flirting, letting you know what they're up to, like telling you things where it's like, it kind of makes you want to get interested and like put out there, hey, that would be fun, I would like to go, you know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely getting a to and fro. Throwing the rock and hiding the hand is what I was getting though. So this person may flirt in a mean kind of way, honestly, until recently, and I had to become really consciously aware of this. Like, me flirting with someone is basically like roasting the hell out of them. Like, honestly, like just being rude, being mean, but also like really flirtatious. It is just like, people don't understand that and they don't like it. So I am prey to this energy, okay? Finances and career. Your financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Some of you guys are trying to manifest love, but you keep hitting a roadblock because you don't have the money to like go out and, you know, go to a bar, sit down, get a drink and get food. Like, you can't do that time and time again. I would suggest like the app Meetup. Yeah, that's what I would suggest, or online communities, things that don't cost. Also activities like, you know, there's like sports leagues, or if you're religious, you can, you know, participate in like a weekly church group to meet someone. There's all sorts of things that you can do, but I would try to be more creative for those of you who are like, I want to get out there, I have no problem with making the effort, but I don't have the coins to constantly be out. Yeah, I would try to be more creative about that. We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine is what it says. So play their game a little bit, not in a toxic way, but in a way that we can kind of create some movement here. What else is going on for group 2? In love this week, we have the Hierophant. So there's an inner knowing though, and that's what I was feeling in the very beginning of the reading. There's an inner knowing because there's an opportunity, like a specific opportunity, and it's clear that you're supposed to do something, and you know, the universe is kind of getting you prepared for that. So like, for an example, if someone were to come to your workplace and be like, yeah, I'm going to do this weekend, I was going to go with my friend, but you know, they can't go anymore and they're kind of bummed about it, like that's the perfect opportunity for you to be like, hey, I would, you know, I'm free, I would like to go. I know how head-ass it makes you feel. I know it's uncomfortable, it's annoying, I know, but we got the Justice card, but it's going to prove to be very fruitful for you, okay? So there's an inner knowing coming here with that Hierophant, and this Justice card, it's going to lead to progress. It's going to lead to advancement. It's going to level out the energy, give you guys like I'm getting a good opportunity, like a good opportunity with you guys this week to have an advancement that you consider a win, an advancement that you consider an advancement, you know, like it's not like, oh, okay, my person talked to me a little bit more this week. It's like something significant that you would be like, okay, this is good. So we have the Three of Swords, High Priestess in reverse. If you don't take the opportunity, you're honestly gonna feel bad about it, you know. If you just say, okay, well, have fun this weekend, you know, that was them kind of extending the olive branch, like take it. If you see an opportunity, take it, okay? Because you're gonna beat yourself up about it. We got the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I am feeling like this molasses energy with you guys though. For whatever reason, your love life has been so slow, or just not what you want. Like Knight of Cups in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys may be on dating apps and your confidence may be dwindling because it's like people aren't respecting you the way you would want them to. It's a tricky situation, and I can't say, like, I'm not getting a clear get off the apps with you guys, so I don't want to say that if that's the way that most of you or some of you are going to be meeting your person. Oh, that's so weird. This is supposed to be in this deck, but it came out. We got the Ace of Air, that's not even from this deck, but then we got indecision and humor. There's those. So Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. Yeah, I feel like love for you guys right now is about getting out of your comfort zone. I see an opportunity, like I said, but it's gonna make you uncomfortable. So try to be as humble as you can so that you can just push through this. Like, okay, I know this is uncomfortable, or I know this is like beneath me, something that I don't wanna do. This isn't the dynamic that I wanna have moving forward, but just so you can get your foot in the door, it's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable. We have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So some of you guys are trying to decide, should I get on the apps? Should I get off the apps? I would definitely say meditate on it, which is why it's important ultimately to make sure you're, you know, spiritually on the up and up, so that you know when your intuition is speaking to you and when it's not, what it's telling you, so you can get those clear messages. Because at the end of the day, we can do these general readings all day, but we're all on our own different journeys. So to make sure you get like the answer that's the best for you, 1000%, try to meditate and connect with self this week. And then we have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So the universe is telling you to try to open up your energy, try to be as optimistic as you can, and try to see the humor in the situation. It should be fun. The beginning of a relationship or the flirting phase is the most fun part, to me at least. But for those of you who are ready to go all in, it's just daunting and patronizing at this point. So this is gonna be a week of getting out of your comfort zone, you guys. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 3 with the clear stone. Let's get right into it. Okay, what is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card we have that was under your stone is healing family issues. Good, good. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Just like group one, I'm getting a similar energy, but for you guys, a little bit more on your end. So for group one, they had the forgiving and learning card. So their person was having some breakthroughs. For you guys, it's about 50-50. Some of you guys, this is on your end. Some of you guys, this is on your person's end if you are talking to someone romantically. But a breakthrough happening emotionally, some healing happening here. We have you deserve love and religious factors. So with you guys, I'm getting a unique energy. Like you've had a unique experience growing up, an experience that not a lot of people have, and you kind of feel like a black sheep a little bit. You feel like your childhood, the way you grew up, what you experienced when you were younger makes you different. You either took on a lot of karma that played out in relationships when you were younger. So, you know, if you were like dating someone in their 20s when you were, you know, 15, like that would have had a significant impact on you. That's not a common experience. Usually people at a younger age are dating people like in high school, so at the most it's like a senior for real, which is like what, 18 if they got held back, maybe 19 on the cool. But with you guys, you know, I'm getting energy like that where you've had unique experiences at a young age. You deserve love. You are lovable. Religious factors, your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I really feel an emphasis on spiritual path for you guys with that. And the universe is saying you deserve to have a healthy relationship. And I really do feel like your next relationship is genuinely going to be healthy. And someone's saying in long term too. In long term, I do feel that. Yeah, tapping into this energy, this has got to go. We've got to address this though. Like I said, for some of you, it's on your end. Some of you, it's on the end of the person that you're dealing with. If they have certain things they won't talk about, they keep, you know, short, they cut short, or they clam up about, it's likely on their end. Ooh, we have a wedding. Talk about long term. Talk about long term. And unrequited love, we can't move forward without addressing the elephant in the room. The relationships that you've had up until this point have been unrequited. It's either a runner-chaser dynamic where you're chasing after someone, you know, and they're running away from you, or vice versa. You're running away from love because you don't know how to process it. You don't know how to deal with it. Feels like too much for you. Or, you know, situations where it's like, you know, they didn't truly love you, you know? Someone who's in their 20s and they're willing to date you when you're, you know, like, you know, and like, that's not love. That's not love. And that's something that you can only realize looking backwards. Unfortunately, at the time, it's like, you know, I'm dating an older person, like this is great, yada, yada, yada. You know, I get access to this and this and this because my person is older than me. But after you look back, after you've grown up, you're out of that relationship, you look back like that person did not love me. Because someone as old as they are should have realized, like, I'm not someone who could love them. I'm not someone who was equipped to be in a relationship like that. And they took my youth away from me, you know, wasted years. So someone or a few of you with that specific path, it's coming through so heavy here. But we have a wedding. This situation involves marriage. You are moving forward to better relationships, but we're gonna have to address this, you guys. We're gonna have to address what you've been through. Unrequited love, there's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. Relationships with people who could never love you, potentially like a third party situation, like, you know, someone flirted with you, they kind of made you fall in love with them, you know, when they were, and no one can make you do anything, but you guys know what I mean. You can definitely convince someone to do what you want them to do, especially if you have leverage, like age, knowledge, money, whatever. There's so many ways that you can get people to do things. Kind of forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, we're addressing the elephant in the room so we can actually move forward, you guys. Oh, I freaking love it. We got the 9 of Cups, which is personal fulfillment, and we got the Sun card here, which is victory, not over just, you know, that situation, but victory over this whole karmic cycle. Like, you know, karmic cycles aren't just one bad thing happening. It's usually a combination of experiences and things. You know, you don't just get in a relationship and it takes up all your time. You separate from your friends, you know, you start having issues with your parents, like whatever. You lose parts of yourself. You forget who you are. You lose your own personal ambition and life path. Your life merges together with another person to the point that you don't have your own personal identity anymore. So the universe is basically saying 3 of coins in reverse, 6 of wands. You didn't ask for this, but this is what is required because you do deserve love. So the universe is kind of parenting you and cradling you at this time, because if it was up to you, you would just forget everything that you've been through and, you know, what's happened to you, and you would just have what it is that you want, and that would be the healing, you know, just finally being able to experience happiness. But the universe is like, no, this happened for a reason. Or even if this isn't something that the universe has placed in your path and someone just kind of crossed your path and, you know, took advantage of you, this is something that does need to be addressed. So a lot of shadow work this week, you guys. Yeah, we got the 6 of wands, now we got the 6 of coins. Some repeating 6s, definitely a number of love, union, sensual energy. Oh, I'm not even realizing I'm looking at the 6 of swords as well. So we got 6, 6, 6, 6 of coins, 6 of swords, and the 6 of wands. This is complete surrender to best case scenario. Things really do get better from here, but we're having to stare the demon in the face, girl, and it's scary. Queen of coins in reverse, 9 of swords in reverse. Just take this time to rest and heal. Whatever thoughts come up, address them, cry it out, feel it out. I have a playlist for optimal sadness. Let me know in the comments if you have a playlist like that. But whenever I feel like I want to cry, I have this playlist that I put on so I can just cry it all the way out, you know, and just get peak sadness. So when you feel the cry coming on, when you feel the low vibrational emotion, if you got to tip over those scales by putting on your sad playlist, listening to a sad song on repeat, do it so you can get it out, all the way out. Journaling. If someone from the past comes back, you know, get it out. We have service and happiness. I feel like, you know, honestly, the energy I get is that this lesson served a purpose, but I don't even feel from a universal perspective for a lot of you that this is something that was planned to happen or supposed to happen. And some of you guys have spent a lot of time mad at God, you know, and it's like, God didn't put this in your path. This person clearly took advantage, and that's the thing. Everybody has free will, so people can, you know, do that here. I feel good when I can help others is what it says at the bottom of that card, but the energy is exactly what I just said. This did serve a purpose. It's less about having to do anything and vice versa. It's more about like, okay, alchemy, you know, turning this one thing, turning lead into gold. Like, okay, this is something bad that happened to you, so a useless situation that didn't benefit anyone. Let's somehow make it beneficial. Let's feel it through. Let's, you know, see what we could possibly take from it so we can truly move on. And then happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. I feel happiness and peace for you guys moving forward, which is something that a lot of you have dreamt about for a long time. You know, you've gotten to the point where you don't even want to like manifest the very most anymore. You're just like, I just want to be happy. And that is very much so possible for you. Happiness is right around the corner, but this is going to be a tough week. It's shadow work completely. So yeah, that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy in the description if you want a private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that's what I have for you guys this week, okay? I love you. That was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 4 with the purple stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So a little bit of more of a lighthearted energy for you guys. It is safe for you to love. At the bottom of this card it says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which of course is love. And all the other piles this week had like these really tough, like a long time coming energies and messages, like huge breakthroughs happening. That's the one that wanted to come out. It is safe for you to love. Okay, one of these are turned around, I think. I feel like you're meeting someone and they're different. That's the energy that I'm getting so far, and you're kind of wondering if it can work. But I feel like the things that make you different is the reason why it can work, because this person is different. Like, that's the thing that makes this person more suitable. We have give your relationship a chance. So yeah, I'm picking up on an energy. This may be someone you already know. This may not be someone that's coming through like exactly this week. But religious factors, your love life is being influenced by a religious upbringing and spiritual path. I feel like religious factors is also a message of like those fundamental differences, like your morals and values. So I feel like there's someone you're connecting with, but it's like, you know, you grew up in a spiritual household where there was no religion, and they grew up like, you know, Mormon or something like that. Like one of those religions that are more like, you know, more family based. Like you spend a lot of time with your family and you're more secluded. Your friends are people who also share your same religion. Like it's more close knit, you know, they don't get that freedom that you would get if you're not a part of a religion at all. Like just as an example, that's the energy. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership is what it says. So the universe is telling you to continue to open up and get to know this person. There's someone that you're just naturally kind of vibing with. I'm getting this energy of you guys kind of talking and chatting back and forth. You're getting to know someone, and you're liking the conversation, but you're almost wanting to cut them off. And I feel like this is why I was just gonna say that. We have the romantic feelings card that came out. You don't wanna get yourself like all romantically tied up liking someone that you can't do anything with. Like if you can't do anything with them, you don't wanna be bothered. You don't wanna start liking them for why? You know what I mean? Like if you can't be with them, why are you allowing yourself to open up? But I feel like there's gonna be a plot twist here, so we'll see. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Honestly, don't forget about your spiritual team, okay? Don't forget about your guides and your angels around you. Ask for revelations. Ask for help with this situation. And then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So the universe is saying, I know you're apprehensive for whatever reason. No matter the dynamic here, this doesn't have to be like, okay, this person specifically has, you know, different religious values. This could be something else. But I'm feeling like an opposites attract energy, and the universe is telling you to honor your romantic feelings. So let's see what else comes up. What's going on this week for group 4? And better yet, this isn't a situation that you have to force. We have the Page of Swords in reverse and the Hermit. So observe this person, allow yourself to get to know them, allow things to build slowly, allow them to figure it out as well. Don't jump the gun, don't jump too far ahead and say, oh, you know, we have these differences, so I've got to figure this out. I got to make this easy for this person. Also allow them to get to know you like you and solve, you know, their part of the, you know, their part of the burden. I feel like tension slowly building with you and another person, and it doesn't make sense. Like if you go to school with this person is in a totally different social circle, and there's like there's no overlap in the middle, like a Venn diagram, yet so much possibility here with the Wheel of Fortune. Like I feel like this situation is really going to surprise you. This is an unlikely pair. Like this, it does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. You guys don't work in a traditional kind of setting. Like you don't make sense, you know. It'd be like the jock and the nerd if this was like a movie, you know. Like we don't make sense, but at the same time we still do, you know. Like wine and cheese, like who would have thought that would have been a good combination? Like two distinctly different things with two very strong tastes. Like why does that work? Who knows? Or like cheese and fruit is like a better example, you know, like the sweet and salty. You wouldn't think that it would make sense or be good together, but it somehow is. So allow yourselves to be open to the possibility here. I feel like you guys are so adverse to being disappointed. 6 of Swords in reverse, which is why you're not really surrendering to the situation or giving it very much. Like, you're not giving it very much time, attention, energy. You're kind of just like not very hopeful about the situation, which I don't think there's anything wrong with, but the universe is saying don't go out of your way to be like closed off with this person, because at the end of the day, this is still someone that you do have potential with. Allow the universe to come through and work its magic. 10 of Coins in reverse, 9 of Swords. That's like an energy of being like, this is another person that doesn't make sense, another person that's gonna waste my time, get me all excited about them just to lead absolutely nowhere, and I won't have it. Like, I feel like you guys do not want it, and I relate to that so hard. Like, I'm exactly the same. If I know I can't do anything with a person, like if I know someone's in a relationship, or if I know, like, you know, they don't have the time or the energy for a relationship, like, it's immediately turned off completely. And this could be someone I have like the utmost chemistry with, but if it doesn't make sense right out the gate, like, I'm not entertaining it. So I relate to this energy so hard, but I really do feel the universe has something special for you guys. So yeah, 8 of Wands in reverse, but the 2 of Cups, like an unlikely pair and a very slow budding connection. There's that 6 of Swords in reverse that we had before. 6 of Swords in reverse, like the universe is like, I can see it. You're protesting right now. You're protesting. You're not wanting to give this situation very much time, attention, energy, none of that. You don't want your feelings to get involved, but I feel like, you know, oh my god, why am I hearing Roman's Revenge? It's because Eminem, it's a Nicki Minaj song with Eminem on it, and when it first came out, it's like, what? Like, Eminem and Nicki Minaj? But there's a bar in the song where he's like, instead of asking why, ask why not, like Nicki Minaj and Eminem. Like, it doesn't make sense, but at the same time, if you're a barb, have ever been a barb, or you even just know the song, like, it's a banger. Like, the girls could just go absolutely psychotic, and it was like a vibe. I used to be like, rah, rah, like a touch. I was just thinking about that the other day, like how Nicki Minaj made it so I could let my inner like crackhead shine without, and still be a baddie, but still be a baddie. But that's such like an odd example, but that's immediately what popped in my head. Like, instead of asking why, ask why not. Like, it just makes sense. Like, it's such a banger. This relationship can be so good and so fulfilling, but no, it doesn't necessarily make sense. We got the new moon in Gemini and the full moon in Scorpio, and at the bottom of the new moon in Gemini, it says communication is key. I feel like this is with your guides, going back to the let your friends help you card, when I was like, yeah, communicate with your guides as well. I feel like that's where the communication needs to happen. Let the universe know, let your guides know, your spiritual team know what your concerns are, so they can alleviate those concerns and kind of get them out of the way, or bring you the revelations that's gonna make it feel like okay to move forward. And then we have the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. The universe is telling you to stop being a negative Nancy about the situation and allow it to surprise you. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys this week. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.